My name is Karen Pittman. I'm the co-founder, president, and CEO of the Forum for Youth Investment, and we are really delighted to be here in the special role that we have this year of moving from being a longtime friend and partner and fan of Opportunity Nation to actually being the official home of Opportunity Nation. The Forum for Youth Investment is committed to helping leaders change the odds, that young people are ready for college, work, and life. And we believe that in order to do that, people have to know what the odds are. At the heart of Opportunity Nation is the Opportunity Index, which is really designed to make sure that people across the country have consistent information about how their communities are doing on really important indicators of opportunity in health, in education, in the economy, and in community. Our job is to really help leaders connect with the ideas, the services and the networks that they need to be able to change the odds for young people. And you can't change the odds if you don't know what the odds are. We know when we work with communities, it's important for them to know where they stand. It's important for them to know where they've been going over time and look at their trends. But they also want to know, how do we compare? So one of the first questions that we started to raise when Opportunity Nation became a part of the Forum family was whether it was possible to add that kind of functionality to the index. And we're just so excited to say that through the miraculous effort of many people in this room, the answer is yes, and you're going to get to see that.
What do we do with this information? What do we do with the people that are at the table? And how do we ask more questions and hold others accountable? So the data is just step one. The next step is action. And then after action is solutions. If you listen to community, if you understand and uncover that there's more data than what you see and what is run in the narrative of the day, you'll understand the richness and the fullness of communities. You can go beyond what numbers alone are telling you, and you can uncover that these stories and these narratives represent people. I want people to start talking about their opportunity scores the same way you talk about your credit score. Here's a heat map. The map in general is the distribution of opportunity across America. The lighter shading means the higher opportunity. So what lessons can we learn from some of those lighter states? What lessons can we also learn from the darker states?
On about half of our indicators, more than half of counties made gains. And these include indicators from each of the four dimensions. So in the economy dimension, let's start there. In more than half of our counties, the unemployment rate decreased, poverty went down, housing affordability increased, and access to broadband internet became more widespread.
We're seeing increasing inequality in how opportunity is distributed across our country, geographically and by race and ethnicity and by gender. And the opportunity helps to put some facts and figures to those trends and help people understand what might be driving those.
We are focusing on an issue that affects both our businesses and our communities more than any other. That's the rising inequality and opportunity gap here in the U.S. Zip code matters, and it's really that shared belief that led us to begin our work with Opportunity Nation and the Forum. And we found really the index is a data-driven or data-centric way to start thinking about opportunity and then attempting to address and solve it.
So many of you may have already heard about this, but last month our company announced that we are making a $180 million commitment to supporting Opportunity Youth through 2025. It is the largest private sector investment to this specific population. There's been a lot of initiatives around employment pathways, but we're really dedicated to focusing on supporting programs that are creating high quality employment pathways for Opportunity Youth.
Opportunity gives a light to a lot of young people to seek a better future, to seek a better life. It gives them this light bulb, you can be amazing and you can be great and you can do really big things.
What does opportunity mean to you?
Growing up in DC, I went to DC Public High School. I went to McKinley Technology High School, where our track was STEM, our track was IT, but not having economics at all until I got to college and being able to have that experience. That was one of the things that allowed me to understand how much policy really takes into what is your standpoint going to be later on in life.
The Opportunity Index is important because it gives a holistic approach to America in itself from an educational, an economic, a health, and a community standpoint, and those are things that we all need to strive within, strive to be better. We need to strive to fix these issues and these inequities.
Opportunity Insights and Opportunity Index have been on very parallel paths to be able to take data into action. What have you found works?
There's a whole bunch of different levels of data literacy and engagement with research material, and you kind of meet people where they're at. And that comes through in providing a variety of materials, presentations. Like here, I'm the kind of person who with the Opportunity Index goes straight into the technical report. I was like, I'm gonna read this one first before I go into the actual analysis.
Often you hear the polarity between story and data as if they are two different things, and yet they are so important together. Story, in fact, I think, is more powerful than what we think of traditionally as data, as we measure by numbers and indicators, even though I think that's a very limiting way to think of data. But it's more powerful because there is no sample size too small for a story.